Welcome. Welcome, everyone. This. Okay, let's start. I'm so happy. I've been looking forward to it for like several months because I was really bored with lectures. So I'm happy that we start reading a book with you. Наконец-то мы с вами начинаем читать книгу. И до того, как мы начнем, поставлю каждому для вас цель. Цель этих встреч. Цель — это еще один формат говорения. То есть здесь нам будет важно даже не сколько читать, хотя мы будем много здесь читать, сколько обсуждать, сколько учить слова и так далее. Но у каждого будет своя разная цель. Если вы продвинутый, да, студент уровня upper intermediate или advanced даже, то, конечно, ваша цель просто приходить, читать, знакомиться с современным американским произведением в оригинале и просто поставить себе галочку в этом году, что вот вы прочитали одно произведение английское в оригинале, еще даже будет, да, с кем его обсудить. Если у вас уровень intermediate и ниже, то есть средний и ниже, у вас будет другая цель. Ваша цель будет тоже читать. Мы будем обсуждать, конечно, некоторые слова неизвестные, но для этого как бы все переводить, да, чтение, перевод. Мы просто не будем делать, чтобы это не удлинялось, не знаю, на года эта книга. То есть ваша будет задача либо параллельно, да, там как-то подглядывать русский перевод этой книги, либо до этого, да, возможно, прочитать до нашей встречи прочитать русский вариант, чтобы здесь уже просто сконцентрироваться на навыке чтения, да, чтобы вы все правильно читали. И вот слова, да, некоторые, которые вы будете брать и тоже изучать, то есть именно на пополнение словарного запаса. Но цель понять все не должна стоять. Вот так. Вот так. Все. Это была вводная часть. Тех, кто пропустил, Дмитрий, welcome. Значит, потом посмотрите. Let's start with introduction. First of all, let's say a little bit about each other. Но все-таки давайте немножко познакомимся вот именно в таком составе, в котором мы начинаем. Okay, I want you all to tell your name and tell me 3 interesting facts about you. Расскажите о себе и 3 интересных факта о себе. Like, for example, my name is Valeria. I'm an English teacher. I live in Turkey and I speak German and Turkish and English, foreign languages. Okay, these are 3 interesting facts about me. Okay, Timur, let's start with you. Introduce yourself, please.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Timur. At first, I live in Krasnodar region, and I involve in programming. Also,
I do, да, наверное, I do programming. Занимаюсь.
programming.
Мгм.
I enjoy volleyball,
Мгм.
and in sum up, I really love watching films.
Oh, nice. Okay, I love watching films too. Good, welcome here. Дмитрий, can you speak today? Or are you listening? Okay, maybe you can join later. Arina, Гусева, да, наверное, которая
Um,
выходит.
yes.
М?
So my name is Arina. I'm from Yaroslavl and I'm 16 years old. Firstly, I want to say that I like to read books. I'm really into it. And secondly, I think I can say that I go to the gym 4 or 3 years and I can lift quite heavy weights and I'm really proud of it. So, yes, I think
Мгм.
these two things, and also drawing, maybe. This is my three hobbies.
Okay, welcome here, Arina. Cool. Wow, you've been going to a gym for 4 years.
I think, yeah, I have started in 2020
Мгм.
and I'm continuing it.
Wow, that's really cool. Да, вот, кстати, сейчас еще доску. Just one moment. Вот здесь прям идеально, да, время, если кто, вот у нас Арина, upper intermediate, да, сейчас быстро, что доска-то. Вот. Здесь прям идеально present perfect continuous время.
Mhm,
Да, действие началось там, 3-4 years ago и до сих пор продолжается.
mhm.
Present perfect continuous. Итого, как мы скажем, я хожу уже в зал 3 года, или там 4.
I have been going.
Yeah, I've been going, wait, I've been going to the gym for, да, и вот ключевое здесь слово еще показывает, что present perfect continuous это for 5 years. Wow. I should start going to the gym. I don't go to the gym, shame on me, but I want. I want it a lot. Okay, Arina.
Hello, my name is Arina. I'm 15. At first, I live in Tatarstan. Second, I do gymnastic. And also, I very love the nails.
Мгм. Okay, nice. You're welcome here. Я все думаю, как различить. Арина, is it okay if I call you little Arina?
Okay.
Не то чтобы вы сильно отличаетесь в возрасте, но все равно там на год, по-моему, есть. Поэтому вот you're gonna be little Arina, and Irina will be Arina, okay?
Okay.
Right. Если не обижает ничего, если, по-моему, миленько получается. Вот, чтобы не по фамилии вас различать. Окей, Артем.
Hi, my name is Artyom. I'm 16 years old
Мгм.
and I'm quite friendly and I
Мгм.
don't like reading book. I find it so boring.
Yeah, that's a problem. You don't like reading in Russian or in English, or both, Russian and English?
Yeah, both.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, mm, if you want to speak English better, it's nice to read, and it's nice to have people around you who can help you with it. Да, когда есть люди, которые ну, любят это, либо интересно, либо легче дается, то так как-то весь процесс и легче идет. All right, let's start. Мгм. Okay, tell me, has anyone watched the movies about Percy Jackson?
Yes.
Okay, Arina, you watched. Did you like it?
I think, yeah, but honestly, I don't remember the plot of the
Mhm.
film because I think I watched this film maybe 4 years ago. Five.
Мгм. Yeah, it's around this. По-моему, он тогда примерно и вышел, да, как раз
Mhm.
3-5 лет назад. So that's another good advice. Вот еще один хороший совет, да, если не уверены в своем уровне, сможете ли потянуть, да, допустим, книгу в оригинале, вот посмотреть. You can watch a movie. All right, so we're gonna watch about Percy Jackson and the Olympiads. The author is Rick Riordan. And yeah, that's an American novel, New York Times bestseller. All right, we're gonna start with number one. sequel one, The Lightning Thief. Lightning Thief. All right. So let's start. Oh, we've got Disney sign here. Nice. All right. So how are we going to do? Let's read paragraph by paragraph, and let's just discuss some words that were interesting for you. Okay? So, Timur, let's start. Read, I don't know, maybe like how many? Okay, maybe up to here.
Okay.
Okay, and then let's discuss it.
Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. If you are reading this because you think you might be one, my advice is close this book right now. Believe whatever lie your mom or dad told you about your birth and try to lead a normal life. Being a half-blood is dangerous, it's scary. Most of the time it gets you killed in painful, nasty ways. If you are a normal kid reading this because you think it's fiction, great. Read on. I envy you for being able to believe that none of this ever happened. But if you recognize yourself in these pages, if you feel something stirring inside, stop reading immediately. You might be one of us. And once you know that it's only a matter of time before they sense it too, and they will come for you.
Okay. Yeah, and also let's read the name of the first chapter.
I accidentally vaporized my pre-algebra teacher.
Pre-algebra teacher. Okay, what does it mean accidentally?
Исчезновение?
No, accidentally. Accidentally. Who knows?
Случайно.
Yeah, случайно, like not on purpose.
Мгм.
Now a question, what is vaporize? Does anyone know?
Испарил.
Yes. Vaporize. Okay, cool. You know this word. Yeah, so pre-algebra teacher. Okay. Тимур, any words, not all the words, да, мы сейчас не будем все дословно переводить, да, и можно прям параллельно читать русский перевод, но some of the phrases that you liked, какие-то, может быть, слова, какие для себя берешь отсюда?
Painful.
Болезненный, да, painful.
Steering, envy.
Так, envy, да, завидовать.
Sti-
Мгм. М?
It's all.
Мгм. Окей, stirring, да, может быть, что интересно. Stir — это вообще мешать. Stirring, if you feel something stirring inside, да, если чувствуете, что что-то не так на душе, stop reading immediately, сразу прекращайте читать. Yes, all right. Да, все себе слова интересно отмечать. И, кстати, обращайте внимание на современный английский. Вот, например, не child, а у нас здесь есть kid с вами, ребенок. И мы еще много, я вам буду показывать таких сленговых выражений. Ну, кстати, mom, dad, это тоже такое, да, не mother, father, а mom and dad, тоже относится к сленговым выражениям. All right, let's continue. Dmitry, are you here? Are you ready to read?
Yes, right now I can.
Okay, good. Then continue.
My name is Percy Jackson. I am 12 years old. Until a few months ago, I was a boarding student at Yonsei Academy, a private school for troubled kids in upstate New York. I'm a trouble kid. Am I a trouble kid? Yeah, I could say that. I could start any point in my short miserable life to prove it, but things really started going bad last May, when our sixth grade class took a field trip to Manhattan, 28 mental case, and 2 teachers on a yellow school bus heading to Metropolitan Museum of Art to look at ancient Greek and Roman stuff. I know it sounds like
Okay,
torture.
let's
Mhm.
stop here. Good. Right. So what are the words that are interesting for you?
Upstate New York. As far as I understand, it's a part of New York. I don't know where is it.
Oh, yeah, should be. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
Trouble Kids in
In
upstate.
upstate, yeah. In upstate, I guess that's the okay, well, let's check. Where is it? Upstate, New York. But I guess, yes, I guess it is some part of
It's the north part, as I remember.
okay, upstate New York. Upstate New York, yeah, directly to the north of New York City. The largest area contain many mountainous regions. Mm-hmm.
And also mental case kids.
Oh yeah, what is it? Mental case kids. Вот вам еще разговорный английский. What is
Ну,
it?
очевидно, из контекста, что какие-то там непослушные.
Чокнутые. Something like this.
Mental case.
Right?
Okay.
We don't say crazy. Видите, не crazy говорят kids, а mental case. Это прям ну, жаргон, да? Mental case. Чокнутые дети. Right. Okay. Good. Let's continue reading. Arina, little Arina.
I know it sounds like
Torture.
torture. Most once a field trip where, but Mr. Browner, our Latin teacher, was leading this trip, so I had hopes. Mr. Browner was this middle-aged guy in motorized wheelchair. He had thinking hair and scruffy red and frayed tweed jacket, which always smelled like coffee. You wouldn't think he'd be cool, but he told stories and jokes and let us play games in class. He also had this awesome collection of Roman armor and weapons, so we was the only teacher whose class didn't put me to sleep. I hoped the trip would be okay. At least I hoped that for once I wouldn't get in trouble. Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah. Beard, да? Правильно?
Beard.
Beard, борода. Yeah, right. Boy, was I wrong. Да, вот такое выражение. Как же я был неправ. Boy, was I wrong. Еще инверсия. Видите, несмотря на то, что это не вопрос, у нас начинается со сказуемого. Was I wrong? Да, это инверсия называется, и мы тоже проходим с advanced студентами, с вами продвинутым инверсию. Right. Okay, so, Арина, what are your questions here? Прям, ну, прям несколько слов можно взять и забрать.
At first sentence, last word.
Torture. Torture – это пытка. Sounds like torture. Звучит как пытка.
Wheelchair.
Wheelchair. Wheelchair это инвалидное кресло, да? Wheel – колесо, chair – стул. Scruffy – неопрятное. Scruffy beard and frayed – помятый твидовый жакет.
Awesome.
Awesome. А вот это прям
Awesome.
словечко обязательно надо знать. Awesome. Awesome means great. Wonderful. Wow. Awesome collection. The movie was awesome. Means it was very, very good. An awesome movie. Так. Вот это интересно. Roman armor and weapons. Who knows? Кто знает? Armor and weapons.
Доспехи и оружие римские.
Yeah, right. Кстати, field trips – это у нас классные поездки, да, выезд куда-нибудь классом. Arina, do you have field trips or have you ever had any field trips in your school?
Yes. Not much, but yes, it was very funny.
Okay. Okay, nice. Right, let's continue. Arina, big Arina. Let's continue.
See, bad things happened to me on field trips. Like at my 5th grade school, when we went to the Saratoga battlefield, I had this accident with the Revolutionary War cannon. I wasn't aiming for the school bus, but of course I got expelled anyway. And before that, at my 4th grade school, when we took a behind this scenes tour of the Marine World Shark Pool, I sort of hit the wrong lever on the catwalk, and our class took an unplanned swim. And the time before that, well, you get the idea. This trip, I was determined to be good. All the way into the city, I put up with Nancy Bobfit, the freakly, red-headed, kleptomaniac girl, hitting my best friend Grover in the back of the head with chunks of peanut butter and ketchup sandwich.
Okay. Where did you? Okay, don't remember this one. Okay, your questions.
Expelled.
To get expelled means like kind of to get fired, but at school or at university. If you get expelled, they tell you, don't come again here. You're not a student. Like, for example, Bill Gates got expelled from university or from college.
Okay.
Do you know any students who got expelled from school for bad behavior?
Yes, it was my, can I say ex-classmate?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was my ex-classmate because his behavior was really bad. He was bullying all our classmates, and I think in the third class, I was fighting with him and like broke his nose. That's why he didn't touch me anymore, but he was like a very terrible guy.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. So now you know what happens to bad guys at school. They get expelled.
Yes.
And they get broken nose.
Yes.
By the way, this one is also nice, to be determined.
Yes, yes.
Determined быть целеустремленным, быть направленным. Вообще у нас есть determination, это устремление, целенаправленность. So I was determined to be good. Я нацелился на то, чтобы хорошо себя вести. Да, вот он тут описывал, как заключение с ним, да, как они, во-первых, у него был accident, несчастный случай с пушкой, Revolutionary War Cannon, Да, очевидно, она пальнула школьный автобус. В 4 классе, да, он, кстати, очень хорошее прилагательное. Behind the scenes. Как бы за кулисами. Когда что-то описываете, да, прям сочинение очень круто смотрится. Не знаю, behind в прямом и в переносном смысле. И он там нажал wrong lever, неправильную ручку на подиуме, и все оказались в воде с акулами. Так, и что еще? Freckly. What is freckly? Тоже хорошее прилагательное. Freckly. Where is it?
It's like unusual, crazy, not good behavior, like something unusual.
Oh no, freckles. Okay, when some people have
Yeah,
freckles, they've got these dots on their nose and on their cheeks. Freckly, да, конопушчатая, рыжеволосая. Okay, good. All right, let's continue. Artyom, wait, I'll open for you. Okay, start.
Grover was an easy target. He was scrawny.
Scrawny.
He cried when he got frustrated. He must have been held back several grades because he was the only sixth grade with a
Acne.
acne and the start of a wispy breath on his chin. On top of all that, he was crippled. He had a note excusing him from PE for the rest of his life because he had some kind of muscular disease in his legs. He walked funny, like every step hurt him. But don't let that fool you. You should have seen him run when it was enchilada day.
Enchilada day.
Enchilada day in the cafeteria. Anyway, Nancy Bobofit was throwing wets of a sandwich that stuck in his curly brown hair, and she knew I couldn't do anything back to her because I was already on
On probation.
on probation. The headmaster had threatened me with death by in the school. Subsession in if anything bad. Embarrassing or even
Mildly entertaining.
entertaining happened on this trip.
Okay, good. Так, okay, your words. Там парочку слов разберем.
Frustrated.
Frustrated. Разочарованная. У нас в русском немножко из психологии приходит тема фрустрация. Да, это вот как раз-таки разочарование. Frustrated. Кстати, тоже scrawny, уверена, многим не знакомо. Scrawny — это типа как, не знаю, ботаника, хлюпика. Scrawny. Okay, other questions? Еще что?
Crippled.
Crippled means disabled. Инвалид. Или, ну, здесь даже более хромой. Crippled. Да, у него была note, справка, разрешающая ему не ходить на физкультуру на всю жизнь, да, из-за какой-то болезни в ногах.
And last, enchilada.
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 А вот это, да, сейчас будет задание, что такое enchilada. Вернемся, да, но смысл такой, вы бы видели, как он бежал, когда был день enchilada в кафе, понятно, да, где в кафетерии. Окей, right. И вот тут еще хорошее выражение to be on probation. Быть на пробации, а если по-русски, быть на испытательном сроке. To be on probation. И тут, если вы тоже замечаете, есть хороший юмор. В общем, the headmaster had threatened me, да, директор пригрозил мне смертью, и suspension, да, ну, наказание в школе, если что-то плохое, стыдное и даже немного развлекательное произойдет в этой поездке. Да, видите, это здесь контраст, как бы это ирония называется. Entertaining is not bad, but if something entertaining happens, he will have a problem. Okay, now let's make a little project. Давайте дам сейчас 5 минут на задание. Каждому дам задание. You need to search the internet. Найти буквально 3-5 предложений по теме. Сейчас скажу. У всех будет по-разному. Тимур, I want you to find me about 3-5 facts about the author. Найди, пожалуйста, 3-5 интересных фактов о авторе этой книги.
Окей.
Окей, прямо сейчас. Все, можно вот 8 минут на весь, даже 5. Это 8 вместе с ответами. Прямо сейчас гуглим. Find some facts. Прям вот хотя бы минимальные. Там, не знаю, американец, родился тогда-то. Ну, не знаю, может быть, что-нибудь еще успеешь нарыть. Так, дальше. Дмитрий, find me some information about Metropolitan Museum of Art. Okay, where is it? What it is famous for? Да? Где
Okay.
она? Прям 3, не знаю, прям минимально 3-5 предложений. Где она, чем известна? Then, Little Arena. I want you to find me information about Saratoga battlefield. Поле сражения при Саратоге. What is it, да? Хотя бы минимально года там и кто с кем воевал. Okay, Arina, I want you to find me about Revolutionary War in the USA. Тоже прям 2 предложения. Okay, so just what it is. And we've got Artyom. I want you to tell me what is enchilada.
Okay.
Okay, 2 minutes. And when you're ready, tell me. And yeah, let's share your results. If you're ready, you can start presenting. Там ничего сложного, да, за 2 минуты много не требуется, просто базовая информация. You can even show a picture, maybe, it's also fine. Okay, is anyone ready?
I think I can try.
Okay.
So my task was still about Revolutionary War. So it was happening on the 9th April 1775 to the 3rd of September 1783. This war, also known as Revolutionary War or American War of Independence. So it was like the conflict between workers, like Black people, Native people there, and between the military, in which American patriots, like the group of people who weren't agree with the rules and the staff under the under the forces of George Washington. He was a commander. They were fighting with the British people, and they won.
Mhm.
So it was the start of the government, like of the American country of USA, and George Washington began first president.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So Revolutionary War is very, very important, right, for the USA, and every person knows what is a Revolutionary War. So
Mhm.
it's important also for you to know what it is. Like now you know what George Washington is famous for because he's the first president and he won the Revolutionary War.
Yes.
Right. Thank you for sharing. Wonderful. Timur, are you ready?
Yes, already.
So what do you know about the author of the book?
Okay, at first, Rick started writing stories to help his students learn mythology while he was a middle school teacher.
So he's a middle school teacher. Interesting.
Furthermore, Percy Jackson, the hero of his most famous series, was inspired by his son, who has ADHD, making Percy relatable to many readers.
Mhm.
Moreover, Riordan enjoys tabletop role-playing games, using elements from them to craft his adventure-filled stories.
Да,
All
ADHD, вот сейчас напомню, это Attention Deficiency and Hyperactivity Disorder. Гиперактивность, да? ADHD.
СДВГ по-нашему.
Ну да, вот это уже я не знаю, да, то есть не очень такое серьезное, очень у многих детей такое есть ADHD. Окей.
Uh, his writing series based on not just Greek mythology, but also Egyptian and Norse myths, showcasing his love for different cultures.
Okay, good. Thank you. So he was a teacher of mythology. Very interesting. Thank you for sharing. Right, little Irina.
So Saratoga Battlefield. Here in the autumn of 1777, American forces defeated and forced a major British army to surrender. Also, Saratoga Battlefield is the largest of 5 parks, making up Saratoga National Historical Park.
So that was the war where Americans won over British. Like something like Stalingrad battlefield, you know, when like Germans got their main defeat, да, когда было нанесено основное поражение. I guess Saratoga battlefield is something like for Americans when they won over British, their independence. Okay, here. And Artyom, what is enchilada? Tell us.
National Enchilada Day is celebrated in the United States on May 1st. Enchiladas are a traditional spicy Mexican dish that is eaten anywhere.
Yeah, so this is Mexican, a type of Mexican food.
Enchilada looks like a tortilla.
Yeah, cool. Да, такие плюшечки, булочки, какие, насколько я помню. Cool, thank you for checking it. Okay, let's continue. Where did we stop? We stopped here. Timur, let's continue reading with you.
Okay. One moment.
I'm going to kill her.
I'm going to kill her. I mumbled. Grover tried to calm me down. It's okay. I like peanut butter. He dodged another piece of Nancy lunch. That's it. I started to get up, but Grover pulled me back to my seat. You are already on probation, he reminded me. You know who will get blamed if anything happens. Looking back on it, I wish I'd decked Nancy Boba Fett right then and there. In school, suspension would have been nothing compared to the mess I was about to get myself into. Mr. Burner led the museum tour. He rode up front in his wheelchair, guiding us through the big ancient galleries, past marble statues and glass cases full of really old black and orange pottery. It blew my mind that this stuff had survived for 2,000, 3,000 years.
Thank you. Okay. So your words.
Mumbled, he dodged.
Mumble, да, пробубнить, вот даже созвучное mumble. Да, это если reported speech, когда проходите, вам иногда могут дать список глаголов, как еще можно сказать, заменить say или tell. Можно еще mumble, бубнить. Так.
Probation.
Да, to be on probation, да, быть на испытательном сроке. Кстати, вот dodge — это еще один сленг.
Вернулся.
Нет, ну, кстати, dodged — это даже получил вот даже так, да. Он получил еще один кусок Нэнси, ну, в смысле, влетел ему еще один кусок ланча от Нэнси. И да, и вот тут тоже decked.
Тоже подчеркнул.
Да, хотела бы я, чтобы я тогда ее стукнул прям. Deck, да, прибил. Deck — это вообще палуба. Ну, в общем, пристукнул эту Нэнси Боуфетч. И тут, если обратите внимание, вот, кстати, I wish I had. После wish идет had и глагол в третьей форме, да, сожаление о нереальном прошлом. То есть он это не сделал. И вот тут тоже третий conditional, если вот интересно. То есть школьное наказание было бы ничего по сравнению с тем беспорядком, в который я влез. Okay, anything else?
The big ancient galleries and past marble.
Echoing. Большие галереи с эхом и мраморными статуями, стеклянными витринами, со старой pottery, это глиняными, в общем, глиняными. И тоже, кстати, выражение it blew my mind. Вот это еще одно современный сленг. Нами просто взорвало мозг. It blew my mind that. Ну, будьте осторожны, если записываете, будьте осторожны. It's not good for exam. Definitely not. Okay. Дмитрий.
He gathered us around a certain foot tall stone column with a big sphinx on the top, and started telling us how it was a grave marker, a stela for a girl about our age. He told us about the caverns on the sides. I was trying to listen to what he had to say because it was kind of interesting, but everybody around me was talking, and every time I told them to shut up, the other teacher, chaperone, Mrs. Dodds would give me the evil eye. Mrs. Dodds was this little math teacher from Georgia who always wore a black leather jacket, even though she was 50 years old. She looked mean enough to ride hurriedly right into your locker. She had come to NC halfway through the year when our last math teacher had a nervous breakdown.
Okay, thank you. Any phrases?
Yes, the first sentence in the end, this one, and started on how it was a grave marker, гравировка.
Это было, да, гробным камнем, надгробным камнем.
Grave, надгробный камень, стела. What's
This is a
Stevenson?
Latin. Это латинское выражение.
For a girl? Мгм.
Мгм. Carvings — это
Это
резьба.
пещера?
Мгм.
А,
Carve — от слова вырезать. Вот хороший, да? To give somebody the evil eye. Злобно на кого-то посмотреть. Окей. Да. И вот про миссис Дотс, да, которая выглядела злобно. Да, и
no,
близко
it looked mean
припарковывала.
enough to write, hardly write into,
Близко.
припарковать
Ну,
свой
да, она, наверное, такое
въехать.
значение, что она близко припарковывала свой Харли прямо к школе. То есть, типа, она крутая была, да, там в США. You know that
Look.
they've got the system, yeah, and it means if you park your vehicle, if you park your car close to school or someplace, it means you're an important person. And an important doctor, an important teacher. So she was kind of cool. Окей. И у нее вот тоже хорошее выражение to have a nervous breakdown. Иметь нервный срыв. Okay, little Irina, start reading.
From her first day, Mr. Dodd loved Nancy Bullfit and
Figured. Считала.
figured I was devil's spawn. She would point her crooked finger at me and say, "Now, honey, real sweet," and I knew I was going to get after school detention for a month. One time after she'd made me write answers out of old math workbooks until midnight. I told Grover I didn't think Mr. Dodd was human. He looked at me real serious and said, "You're absolutely right."
Thank you. Questions?
Figured at first sentence.
Figured. Я посчитала. And figured. И посчитала, что я была исчадьем ада. Devil, да? Господи, полетела. Ну, шпон — это, в общем, исчадье ада, короче. Мне сегодня тяжело с переводом.
Made me erase answers.
Заставила меня erase, стирать ответы со старых рабочих тетрадей. Она не человек. I didn't think Mrs. Dodds was human. Okay, thank you, Arina.
Mr. Brunner. Sorry.
Mr.
Brunner kept talking about Rick funeral art. Funeral, right? Finally, Nancy Bobofit sneaked something about the necked guy on the stele, and I turned around and said, "Will you shut up?" It came out louder than I meant it to. The whole group laughed. Mr. Brunner stopped his story. "Mr. Jackson," he said, "did you have a comment?" My face was totally red. I said, "No, sir." Mr. Brunner pointed to one of the pictures on the stele. Perhaps you'll tell us what this picture represents.
Yeah, questions?
Sneaked. Nancy Bobfit sneaked.
Yeah, again, it's a colloquial, да, еще одно разговорное выражение, да, что-то там опять, like she said something, again, maybe stupid, like made a stupid comment.
Okay.
Про голову на какого-то там парня, да, в захоронении, right? And so she said something stupid, basically.
Okay.
Да, что представляет собой эта картина? Окей. And Артем.
I looked at carving and felt a flash of relief because I actually recognized it. That is Bruno's eating these kids, right? Yes, Mr. Bruno said, obviously
Not satisfied. Очевидно, неудовлетворенный.
not satisfied, and he didn't this because, well, it wrecked my brain to remember. Kronos was kind, good,
King
and
God.
King good, King God, and God, Mr. Bruno asked. Titan, I correct myself, and he didn't trust his kids, who were so. Kronos ate them right, but his wife hid baby Zeus, Zeus, and gave Kronos a rock to eat instead. Instead. And later, when Zeus grew up, he tricked his dad Kronos into birthing up his brothers and sisters. You said on all the girls behind me.
Okay, thank you. Так, что здесь сложно было, да? Здесь there's a myth. Миф, да, нам рассказали. Questions?
Flash of relief.
A flash of relief. Relief, облегчение, flash. I felt a flash. Flash это даже, не знаю, как молния. То есть я почувствовал, что мы чувствуем? Облегчение. Я почувствовала облегчение, потому что я узнала эту картину.
Usually. Visually.
Obviously, тоже хорошее слово.
Obviously.
Надо знать. Очевидно. Obviously, satisfied, удовлетворенный. Вот тоже хорошее выражение. Мы прям недавно на Duolingo встретили с девочкой. To rack my brain. Да, покопаться в мозгу, чтобы вспомнить. Проскинуть мозгами. To rack my brain. Прям вот на днях решали тест. Тоже прям все можно отметить. Окей, from this one, давайте с этого мы прям подробно начнем с этого, со следующего занятия разбирать. Тут как раз идет легенда, начинается. So, that's it for today. Сегодня все. I want you to write 2 or 3 expressions in our chat. Интересно, в чате же можно, да, написать вам? Да, можно же? Вы же в чате можете писать или, интересно, не можете?
Можем.
Можете, да? Ну, попробуйте. Если не получится, должен быть как чат, да, я его создавала. Ну, надеюсь. Попробуйте написать каждые 2-3 слова, которые вы берете с собой. Что вы сегодня, какие слова вы с собой взяли, и перевод их, да, например, rack my brain, покопаться, да, пораскинуть мозгами. That's it, and see you in 2 weeks. Через 2 недели продолжим. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.